Hey Callie, we're going to be looking back, as you'll see in our winter loadout video. It was kind of condemned to the barrel because this one was the old work phone, but the other one's in like bits, glass and...
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that one going again for a while.
No, not at all.
But by salvaging this, we found that we can access the old photos. So
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these old photos yet.
No.
We're going to go through them and...
Just have a look at the past year, I think it is, you know.
Yeah, well it was... what years is it from?
23... Yeah, I think it's 23 into 24.
Oh, okay. So
So it is the last. It is the last year. I think the last photo I saw on there was this time last year.
Okay, so
yeah.
let's have a look there.
Well, you can do the honours, I think.
That's when I was doing the dog, huh?
Yeah. Wanted the photo of him to practice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can really see it coming along, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. It looks good. It looks great. I've still got it.
Yeah.
It's the one you chucked away.
I know, yeah.
Because you thought it was crap.
Well, when I finished it, yeah, it's because I couldn't...
Can you believe it? She actually chucked this picture away, you know, and it was amazing.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was one of
That is the Headstone job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing we do for our job is we do, well, Tara does headstone painting.
Well, it's only because people cottoned on that I done art, and I think they just assumed I would be good at painting letters.
Yeah.
I'm not really a painter, if I'm honest, but I am quite good at sign writing, so I thought, all right, I'll give it a go, you know.
We said to these guys as well, didn't we? Like don't expect anything special, you know. This is the first time.
The best I can do is give it a go, and if it doesn't work, I'll do my best to get it off. You know? But it actually worked out really well. And what an improvement!
It's a huge improvement, isn't it?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
really
we put
nice.
the flowers there, didn't we?
Yeah, we done the flowers and the carnations sort of set up just to give our thanks, I guess,
wasn't it? It was literally just the wild flowers that they had lurking around in the graveyard.
Yeah, but it was to give our thanks. They thanked us. I mean, what was that, 40 quid?
I think, yeah, it was only, we didn't charge much for that. I don't think it took very long to do it. And
No.
I'm pretty sure it was only £10 an hour at that point.
We were at that point, yeah. So 4 hours, but that was, we had to get there and we had to do a couple of trips back and forth.
Oh, and they were quoted a silly price to get this done professionally, weren't they?
Yeah, like, I think it was just even 12 to 1600 quid just to lift it and clean it.
Yeah, just to get it out.
You know, like before the writing.
Yeah.
But once.
Yeah, so you're broken.
That was the time I broke my hip. It looks like pizza bits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks like it's actually buried itself into the other bone.
Yeah,
like
I think this.
It's buried itself in there, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think when the head snapped, they both, that bit there and that bit there, just...
Wow. Compared to the
good one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shock.
Yeah, absolutely mad.
Where's the one with the equipment in it? That's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
It's screwed together.
Yeah. You remember that one?
Oh, right, yeah, that was all the foliage along that wall that we had to
Yeah, well,
get rid of.
the farmer cut the other side, didn't he? And then chucked all the rubbish over to that side, but then we had to clear all of that lot off. Who's that? That's you.
That's not me, is it? Oh, it is me. I've got a hat on. All right, look like somebody with a bob or something.
No, that's you.
Huh.
But yeah, cleaning up that wall, we done that nice. Although we went back there the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's all grown back, the
Yeah.
whole lot. That's a year's worth of growth. That's crazy.
Where was that?
Where was that? Where do you think that was?
That was on the farm, wasn't it?
That was on the farm.
Yeah.
Just a farm that we got to do some security at for a while, didn't we?
Yeah, they had like a little fishing lake there, didn't they?
Yeah.
And that was...
That was our office.
yeah, what we used as an office.
Yeah, and the tent was like where you are, it might even be your son, but wherever that is to the left was a little woodland, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, that was our sunrise.
Yeah.
That was the...
You got some good sunrises there, actually. It was sunsets.
Yeah. Yeah,
In
15th
fact, I'm
of
pretty sure you've probably got some of these in here, haven't you? The sunrise and sunset.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I might have. But 15th of October 2023,
Yeah.
that is.
Awesome.
That was one of the other views out onto the lake.
Yeah, that's pretty. Pontoon and that there.
Yeah. Oh, that was the weird night. You remember that?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, it was like somebody had stuck a floodlight on the tent.
Yeah, and
Before that, there was some really weird metallic, heavy machinery, metallic noises coming from the sky.
like War of the Worlds, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the strangest sound. And then suddenly this big, floodlight moment.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a flash of light, it came on, and before we could get out of the tent to have a look, it had already gone off.
But it was like purpley and green, and it was like proper War of the Worlds.
Yeah, a crazy night.
But they blamed that on Elon Musk. You can see that's at ground level coming down from the sky.
No storm
or
or anything either, was it?
No, nothing.
They also said at first they thought it was something to do with the
power grids, and we knew people that worked at the power grid.
They didn't know there wasn't anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's when we went into November. Look at dog.
Wow.
You see him hiding in there.
Yeah, look, there's his little eye, just peering out there.
He didn't stay like that for long though, did he? He stayed wrapped up for a bit. Yeah, that's when we were at the beach.
Oh, on the beach, doing the fishing.
Yeah. The fishing that we never caught a blimmin' thing.
No, not a thing.
No, not even a cold. You were comfy enough on the beach, weren't you, on those stones?
No. You were, however.
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Slept like a baby.
Well, that was when we went for our walk.
Yeah, well, it's a Stonehenge walk, that.
Yeah.
That was on the journey.
Yeah, the tree caught our attention.
Yeah. It was a very frosty morning, that.
Yeah. The old phallic tree with the hole in the middle. Yeah. It's almost like it's doing itself.
Like it's striking a pose, didn't it?
Oh yeah, like night fever, night fever.
The tree with attitude.
Yeah. Well, that was one of our walks through bogland, and
oh yeah, but it was pretty though.
It was very pretty. I mean, that walk went all the way up like that.
Yeah.
We found that big deer head up there.
I'm pretty
the skull.
sure we clump jumped that.
Yeah, we were clump jumping. Just zoom in and you'll see us clump jumping. No, you'll see the clumps anyway.
You'll know what I mean if you look in, yeah.
Oh, that was your pitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
As in your early days when you were crap.
Oh, that was crap. Well, I was just doing a lot of pet portraits at the time, wasn't I?
Yeah. Everyone seems to have wanted pet portraits, and the other one of the pet portrait too.
Yeah.
Self. But that was one of our sunsets up at the farm.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
That was actually the night before those lights.
The night before the
lights in the sky and all that stuff. Yeah.
The War of the Worlds.
Yes. Yeah, that was
leading up to it. I wonder if it had anything to do with it, eh?
Strange, yeah. They keep going on about the weather and strange weather and...
I've not seen a sky like that before.
No, never. Not with the twists like that it was doing. You remember that little pop mill we had?
What is that?
I'll zoom in for you.
Yeah, my eyes ain't great.
Well, we still had our other pot.
Was that the hair?
Yes.
Yeah, the hair that we found on Christmas. Was it Christmas?
Yeah, we were doing a security job for somebody building their house.
Yeah, the new build, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was Christmas time. That one was one of our nice walks. That was up by the new build when we were walking back.
Right.
We were walking back there to start our night shift. Well, the dog was doing a night shift, wasn't he?
Yeah, that is pretty, eh?
But very pretty. Oh look, it's you at the client's house with a chicken.
Doing a chicken.
That was A2, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You can tell it was cold. You had your winter hat on, your
Yeah.
woolly jumper.
Yeah. Yeah, midwinter that was.
Yeah. There's your other portrait.
Yeah, of his dog.
Yeah. Old Scruffles.
Yeah.
Bless her.
She was originally called Princess, but apparently not long after my friend got her, he took her out for a walk and she hit every muddy puddle she could find. And he was like, no, you're definitely not a princess. So that was it. She was called Scruff after that, wasn't she?
Yeah. Bless. Oh, that was when we stayed in this garden with those trees above us.
Wow, yes.
We got flooded out to hell. That was horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a real bad downpour, that though. I mean, that's not pretty much right up to the patio, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it went under the tent.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember bobbing about that morning. Disadvantages to being in the garden.
Yes, yeah. You never know where it's going to flood. I mean, that came a foot, 2 foot into the tent.
Yeah,
Not in height, actually into the tent.
yeah.
We were, pretty much swimming, weren't we?
Well, the bottom half of us was, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is it?
Yeah, I can't make it out. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's the, that's the chicken of the woods that we got off the, off of the big tree on the way to work.
Yeah.
We borrowed a ladder off of one person we worked for that lived at one end of this road and took it almost to the other end of the road. It was quite a long country road as well, so you know these winding country roads. I mean, if anyone comes speeding down there, they were going to come straight into us.
Yep.
With a huge, quite, you know, the big
That was-
long extendable ladders.
But look
Yeah,
at
like
that.
those.
Look at the date on it. That was 4 weeks after I broke my hip.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I had to come to work. I had to.
Yeah, so with the broken hip and his walking stick, we're hobbling down the road with this ladder. And when we got there, the problem we had is I'm scared of heights, so I don't really want to get up this ladder.
And I'm traumatized by the ladder I just fell off 4 weeks before that.
And he's still quite broken, very broken. And it was like, well, I'm going to have to go up there, aren't I? So I walked up the ladder, but I couldn't open my eyes. Especially, it was quite a height I had to go to, so I had to climb up the ladder with my eyes closed. When I got to feel the mushroom, well, you told me when to stop, and I felt the mushroom, and as I felt it out, I was breaking chunks off it, trying to put it into a carrier bag, which I couldn't see because I had my eyes closed. It was a bit of a nightmare. Until in the end, you was just like, just get down.
Just stop it.
Just get down. I'm going to go and do it.
I climbed up that thing. I was shaky. It was the first time I got back on a ladder, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I climbed up there, one leg at a time.
Hopped your way up it.
Hopped my way up, literally hopped my way up. And I got the rest off, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then we had to limp it back to the client's house with this 5 kilos.
Huge mushroom, as well as the ladder.
5 kilos of mushroom and the ladder and the dog.
Needless to say, we was a little bit late for our job spec that day.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because of our lifestyle and everyone knows it, like the client was quite forgiving.
Yeah.
It's on the funny side.
No, it was just crazy. Oh, I remember that. Well, you won't remember that.
What's that?
This was somebody's back garden. And
Oh yeah, you said about it. Yeah, it was a tree house.
yeah, and they built this tree house in their back garden with the old tree that
It looks from
fell
the
down.
picture like it's sat on top of that digger.
Yeah, right. That's why I took the photo, because it just looked like it was towing it. Beat that for a caravan.
Yeah,
But yeah, I thought that was quite impressive.
cool little tree house.
Yeah.
Looks like it's more on a stump or something though, rather
Yeah,
than
it is.
nestled into a tree.
Yeah, it's I found out that apparently it's an old tree that fell over in a storm, and they didn't know what to do with it. So they basically, all the tree that fell over,
Oh, they made it into
the tree. Yeah, they reused all the wood from it
Cool.
to make the tree house. I thought it was
That's a
blimmin'
good
clever.
story, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
We didn't take much photos, did we, over that year?
No, when we were working a lot, we were stuck in an area for a while, but it was
Busy.
a lot of work though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
Busy year.
it was good though.
Particularly after with you breaking your hip as well, and
Mhm.
trying to get from one job to the next like that, it was just a real nightmare.
The beetle and the fly.
Oh,
All these-
I just dropped the beetle. Oh, there he is.
Leave it alone. It's not for you.
Oh, don't go anywhere.
Chuck it. Get out.
But
Lay
it's
down.
gone. I saved you from the
Thank you. Thank you so much, my sweetheart. No, lay down. He wants to get on camera as well, but he can't. We're not like in a studio, we're in the tent.
He freaks out about beetles though.
He freaks out about carrier bags too.
He's got a fear of carrier bags, bless him.
There was, you know, like when you go wild camping, whatever it is you guys do, and you put your rubbish bag on the outside of your tent, so it's not in with you, but it's up out the way, right? Well,
we thought we'd do that one time, but the dog was sleeping in the porch at the time.
yeah, in the summer, wasn't
He had
it?
a different style tent, and he was able to sleep in the porch in the summer. It's a bit cooler for him. And the bag moved. I think it was just because one of us had moved in the tent, and it just pulled the tent out, and the carrier bag moved. Well, he shot out of it.
He freaked out.
He disappeared off into the woods. He soon came running back with his tail between his legs, but he was really sketched out about that one.
It was about,
He didn't want to get back. He didn't want to get back in his bed.
it was about 4 years ago
He
now.
refused to get back in until we removed the bag.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to hang the bag there ever again.
Well, we've not allowed carrier bags anymore. 'Cause
No.
we use a dry bag now and keep rubbish in it.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah.
But he doesn't allow us to have carrier bags
He
anymore.
just freaks out about it a bit too much. It just seems a bit cruel. Put it this way, if you really want to be cruel to him, rustle a bag near his ear when he's least expecting it.
Yeah.
We would never.
So, thanks for joining us down memory lane. It's sorry, there's not much more, but it was the work phone, and it was the only camera we had at the time.
Yeah, it's still sort of cool to see, go through them, you know.
Yeah.
Old memories and stuff, it's awesome. Well, I say old, it was only a year ago.
Yeah. Well, we've got a camera phone thing that works now, so, and we've got this channel now as well, haven't we? So.
Yeah, so I guess the log only gets longer now. The memories.
Yeah.
The memory
The log. Yeah.
Memory log.
Anyway, Kelly, please like and subscribe.
And all that hype.
It's all really appreciated. Leave a comment, whatever. Happy hopping.